Welcome to our Microsoft Excel trainings. Let's go step by step through what we need to do to create charts in English versions of Microsoft Excel. In our sales table, we have the sales amounts made by our sales representatives. To draw the graph of the sales amounts here, if you are using the 2013 version of Excel or Office 365 packages, click on your table and then go to the Insert menu, and you will see two types of graphs in the Graph section. Just as we can create from our ready-made charts here, we also have chart types in Excel that are used to draw the charts of rows, which we call inline charts and in-cell charts. If your table is similar to this one, that is, if there are representatives and sales fields, it is very clear to create its graph. From here, go to the Recommended Graphics section. This is a feature that was introduced in 2013. You can choose one of the recommended chart types from the Ready Chart types here. If you do not choose one of these, you can choose the appropriate ones from our 2D and 3D charts, column charts, horizontal charts, line charts, and pie charts in the Add Chart menu. The purpose here is to display the numbers properly in the graphs. You need to choose the values chart type depending on the work you do. If you are going to compare the sales amounts of sales representatives, the recommended chart here is a column chart, because when you look at it, you see it very clearly, just like what you see on the screen. If you can suggest them in 2-size or 3-size format. I clicked into my table. I'm not clicking on an area outside. I click inside my table. I did not choose any field. Be careful. I didn't specifically choose a specific area. I just clicked inside the table. I come from two-dimensional charts, column charts. Let me choose the one in 3 dimensions. When I select a 3-dimensional graphic type, we see that the graph is automatically created. Your screen above changes. Notice that we have a green area, and the design and format screens appear. Here, it is possible to enlarge the graph by clicking on our graph and holding the edges of the graph. It is possible to carry it and move it left and right by holding its edge. It is possible to delete or add the title. After drawing the graph, we can use ready-made forms of the graph. We can start from the design part with the ready formats of our graphics. You can benefit from it. From the options there, the background colors, you can change the color palettes here if you want. Look, it's beautiful. Or if we want, we can draw more clearly understandable graphs. In the quick light section of the graphs we have drawn, it is possible to make options such as adding the values to the bottom of our table in the change order section there. After creating the graph in this way, when you click on it, your graph is created. Now look, let's create another chart type. I clicked on it again, coming to Insert. From here, for example, let me select the following chart type from line charts. Dotted chart type. Let's take this again. Here, friends, similarly enlarge. I throw it aside. Look, I'm enlarging the graph. I drew the graph very clearly. It is now possible to perform operations on the points and work on the graphs. Our feature of adding fields to the side of the graph along with the graph. Look, our options such as adding titles, adding lines, adding data values come here. This is a feature that was available in 2013. We can also quickly change the shape of our graph from here. Or similarly, we can just show the graphics of the people we want quickly. This is the first method of adding charts used in the 2013 versions of Excel. Because in Excel we can add two types of chart. A stock chart, just look, we have a title, we also have a chart. Also, unlike this, there is the feature of drawing only the data we want, for example, in values in 10 columns. Because even though here when we create a chart, let's do it like this. I created the chart. When you click on the chart, you will see that the fields in your table are selected. By holding the points below here, look, we have the chance to reduce the values and make the graph wider. We have the chance to extend the chart by playing from here. If there are sales made according to months, the process of graphing the values of the months we choose, such as the 1st, 3rd, and 5th months, is a different method. The second charting method used in Excel. But the first and simplest method is, after editing your table in this way, go to the Insert menu and go to the Insert menu. If you are using 2013, if you are using Office 365, you can choose a chart type you want from the recommended charts. If you like your work, or you can choose a chart type you want from all the chart types. Guys, here this is basically rendering in graphics. If there's more than one value, we need to create double column charts in our graph. Let's use it in our next example.